Hi traders, today's Friday, September 16. I'm pleased to share a fresh market review prepared for InstaForex. My friends, I want to congratulate myself because my good and old trading idea for gold worked out yesterday. The idea was to earn from a gold fall. I can show you on the chart from where I predicted this price action. It was in mid-August after Powell's speech. I reckoned for the price was to move 8,000 points downward. I've told you about this trading plan. Perhaps you've taken a profit of at least 3,000–4,000 points. The trading plan is based on ACB structure, the price action method, and the hunting for stop orders action. Now, let's discuss more ideas on the charts. First, I'd like to introduce my new trading ideas on the MetaTrader platform. Let me remind you that my previous plan was based on a common three-wave structure. There were waves A and B. A is when Powell testified. The price dropped in response and extended its fall afterwards until the next Powell speech or the inflation data. The price broke the one-year low of 1.675 as expected. This allowed us to take profit from our sell positions. After fixing such profits, we can leave without any work for a couple of years. Still, I carry on analyzing charts looking for reversal or trend following patterns. You may ask me what to do next. Nothing is my answer. The metal broke the crucial target and slumped. Currently, I don't see any reversal patterns. It's difficult to stop the downtrend. I understand that you want to buy at lows aiming at 2,000. Looking back, this high was tested during the pandemic. The next spike was in the autumn on the back of the war. Now, fundamental conditions are different depending on the Fed's aggressive policy. I want to turn your attention to another crucial target of 1.445. You may think that I'm going nuts. Still, this level exists. I was left by market makers in February 2020. I won't be surprised when gold will sink that low in a while. The market is pricing in a rate hike by 0.75%. If the next inflation CPI will grow, the US Fed will raise interest rates by 1% or perhaps higher. So be cautious. I understand you urge to buy gold now after you've been selling for a few months. Your mind assures that to change a strategy. What you should do is to change your attitude to trading signals. Now there are neither buy or sell signals. As with close sell positions with profits, all we can do is to spend our money. Now let's consider the euro-dollar pair on the 1-minute chart. Now I'm planning buy positions because the euro is tricky. It updated a 2-day low, tested a lower levels and wants to go up and activate the seller's target. I won't be surprised if it happens today on Friday. The pair might trigger the seller's stop orders set at 1.0024. When gold tumbled yesterday, the euro stayed afloat. It could rise significantly. The previous fall took place in parallel with the greenbacks rally. Before that, the euro asserted strength in light of the ECB rate hike. The euro could grow robustly during the pause before the Fed's meeting on Wednesday. By the way, the euro hasn't updated an interest target of 1.02. This level could be hit once again. There's a higher crucial level of 1.03. If the first target is hit, we could plan more positions bearing in mind higher targets. I reckon the level of 1.02 will be broken for sure. The pound sterling is in downward spiral. I don't see any new ideas and signals on the chart. There was bearish momentum and someone traded on the third wave. Well done. The yen somehow strengthened after verbal interventions by the Bank of Japan. The price formed a double top pattern. The Bank of Japan had a second thought about Forex interventions. Nevertheless, the dollar-yen pair remains under buying pressure. I see a clear buying impulse in the three-wave structure. I also see buying activity and a nice upward target. Thus, I expect higher highs. This downward move came as a market response to the US CPI. Following the US CPI, the yen weakened to 145, so the Bank of Japan took action. It's not a good idea to buy the pair at such elevated levels. At the same time, I don't see any signals for opening short positions. That's all for today. See you next week.